Howdy, folks. Welcome back. Here we are, November 7th, 2022. There hasn't been activity going on the sun. A lot of these events, most didn't, so I haven't been reporting much on them. But something else is going on, else I noticed, and it's these inbound comets. So I want you to see right here this little streak moving through, and we'll just zoom in on this so you can see what I'm talking about here. Get a nice zoom in on it and scroll up a little bit. Move this out of the way. All right, here's our little sun diving comet moving in there. Witness it one more time here. I'd show you on the red side, but it doesn't show up as well right here. And that was today, November 7th. All right. Then what I want to do is take you back a day. Let's go back a day to yesterday. And here we are, November 6th, and you can see, here we go again. That's a different comet. That's not the same one. It came from the same vicinity, going in the same direction, but that's a different comet. And now we'll go zoom in on this one so you guys get a nice clear view of this. I want you to see this. Here we go again, and this is a little bit bigger tail on this one. It's a little bit longer streak, but there's another sun diving comet, two of them in 2 days. Okay, then as we back out here a little bit, scroll down, what you see, maybe you can see it very faintly on the red side over here. So that's our second little sun diving comet. But I noticed that we've been having a rash of these lately, so let's go back to the 29th. Yeah, where's the 29th? Right there. Okay. And as this loads up, you'll see we had another comet here. This one was actually a double. It had a little one right before it, and we'll zoom in on that so you guys can see here what we're talking about. Watch right here. There's a faint one and then a second one right there. Okay, so let that play a couple of times. Okay. And that was on the 29th. There was two of them there. One right there and one right there. One more time, I'll let you take a peek at that. Boom, boom. All right, so hopefully you could see the little faint one right in front of it here. Maybe we'll slow it down a little bit. Right here's the first one, then the second one moving through. One more time on this loop at a slower speed, because I want you to see that there was two of them in this event. Okay, so that was a week prior to these last two, the first two I showed you. Then we go a week prior to this event. Let's back out of this real quick, sorry. Please be patient with me. Which would be the 22nd. Oh, I have to do this. Let's go to the home beacon table. And we'll go to the 22nd. Well, that's stereo A. Whoopsie. Oh, well, what I might have to do here is just go this way, old-fashioned way. Boom. Just bear with me for a second until we can get backed up to the 22nd. There's 23rd. Okay, so here we are a week prior to the last event I showed you. Here comes another diving comet streaking in there, and this is a different event now. This isn't the same as the one I just showed you. This is another double event. There's the first one and a second one streaking in. And this is on the 22nd now, okay? The last one was on the 29th. So there's two more comets streaking into the sun. All of these have been coming out of this area and streaking in at this angle towards the sun. Okay? Then we'll go back even a little bit further. Oh, I want you to witness that one more time here, because this is a good clear view of this double shot. First one there, and then a second one there. Let me scroll up even a little better here for you. Just right there. Okay, so that's the second double shot. I just showed you a double shot from the 29th, and now here's a double shot on the 22nd. And as we back out here, we're going to have to do it this way, so bear with me. We're going to go back to the 15th. And since the little thing ain't going to load up right, we're just going to go one at a time. So bear with me real quick as we just kind of back through these to the 15th. And here we are. Here we are at the 15th. As this one loads up, we had a huge CME on this. I believe I reported on this one last week or whatever when this event happened. But there was also in this event, captured again, is another one of these sun diving comets. See it right there? And it even, you can see it in the blacked out frame there. So let me start zooming in on this for you guys as well. So I want you guys to witness this and see what I'm talking about. Streaking in, boom. And this one is on, let me scroll here for you, the 15th of September, I believe. Yeah. Or no, of October, I'm sorry. So this was the first one that kind of started off this barrage of comets that have been coming in lately. And it started on the 15th. About 7 days later, we had a double thing on the 22nd. Another 7 days later, we had another double comet impact on the 29th. Then we just had one on the 6th yesterday and a single one today on the 7th. Back-to-back days. So this comet activity is picking up. It's picking up with intensity and with the amount of objects coming in. There were back-to-back double comets coming in a week apart. All of these are 1 week apart. That's 3 sevens in a row. The first one was on the 15th. Another 7 days later is the 22nd, and then another 7 days later on the 29th. Then another 7 days later on the 6th. So we're having comet sun divers every week, multiple at a time, and now back-to-back days. Listen, you guys, I went back through the archives and stuff to see how often these sun diver comets come in. And we're lucky to get one every 3 months or maybe, 1 or 2 a year, per year. Okay? We just had 1, 2, 4, 6, 7 comets, 7 sun diving comets, all 7 days apart. And this latest one was on the 7th. I mean, it just screams, biblical signs. If anybody knows God works in sevens, it's his number. And to see all this compile together is just like, this is another sign in the sun that we were told to look for. When we got all these sun diving comets, like I said, there were 7 of them, and they are all 7 days apart. So let's go back through it, starting from the very beginning. This is the 15th of October here, and we got our first sun diver coming in, and it's a single one, but it's a pretty good size one. It leaves a big tail and everything. Boom. See that one streaking in right there? All of them are coming from this quadrant of the sun right here. They're not coming from the left. They're not coming right, or the top or anything. They're all coming in from this angle down here. All coming in. I believe this is maybe some debris field or something. So here's our first one on the 15th. Okay? Just real quick, we got to do it this way. I'm going to go zip through these to the 22nd. Okay, we're getting there. Just bear with me. Sorry, I'm so sloppy here. I don't have high-tech stuff. I can only open one page at a time on my computer, so I can't line up all the days in a row like I used to be able to. So I'm just jimmy rigging and doing the best I can with what I got. So here we are already at the 22nd. Let this load up real quick. And here's our double comets. First one's right there, second one right there. Okay? And that was 7 days after the 15th. Boom. Okay? Double this time. So that's the first one was a single, so there's three more comets right there. So 3 comets so far. Then we will progress to the 9th. Come on, where's my mouse? There we go. So bear with me as we do this. Boom. Let's just go to the 29th. Real quick, thank you guys for being so patient with me and my funky way of doing things. I'm blessed that my computer still works and hasn't frozen up yet, so I'm just thankful we're getting where we're getting. So here we go with this as it loads up here. Now, this is almost an instant replay of what we just saw. As soon as it loads up here again, you'll see there's a one in front of this one, okay? Very similar to the one we just witnessed 7 days prior. So we went from the 22nd to 29th now, and here's another 2 comets coming in. So we were at 4 is 5, okay? Then we jump ahead again here, boom. Let's go to yesterday, which was the 6th. And if it wasn't for Halloween, it would have been 7 days. I think it's actually 8, but that's still, we already had our 3 7s in a row. Then, here we go here. And here we are on the 6th. This is yesterday. 6th sun diving comet coming in right here. This big streak right here coming in. The 6th one coming in on the 6th. And then I'll show you today's is the 7th comet coming in on the 7th. So when we get maybe 1 to 2 or maybe 3 of these a year, we just had 2 years worth in a week or in a month. So things are ramping up. Even though these objects and stuff aren't doing as much activity, all of a sudden now we have our comet activity increasing. And we'll go now to today, the 7th. Here we are. Whoops, once the date pops back up there again. Here we are, November 7th, with our back-to-back yesterday and today, 2 sun diving comets in a row. I've never seen that before, back-to-back day like that. So we had back-to-back double comets and back-to-back days of comets. So this activity is increasing. It's increasing frequency, and then with how many they're coming in at a time. So I just have to bring this to you guys because I noticed this activity ramping up here. We can get it to play here. Oh, it won't play now, so we'll just leave it at the last frame with that comet streaking in there. If you hang in there, we'll get to that frame. There it is right there. All right, we'll leave it right. 7 comets, 7 days apart, and the latest one landed today, back to back on the 7th. So there you go, folks. If you don't hear God speaking, if you don't see Him speak, I don't know what else it's gonna take. So that's it for tonight. I love you all. God bless you all. And until my next video, bye.